before getting angry at me, mind you, I'm not saying that these games are like bad or anything. All of these games are actually S tier games. But मैं अपने ओपिनियन के अकॉर्डिंग रैंक कर रहा हूँ इन्हें. So yeah, don't get angry at me. Or fuck it, get angry at me. I don't give a shit. It's my opinion. My favorite Souls game first. Yeah. Peak. It's an S tier game. It is an S tier game. Peak aesthetic, best gameplay in all of the FromSoft Souls games. Like there are some issues. I don't like some bosses, but overall I think it has a. जो bosses है they are not annoying. And इसके अलावा जो universe है I love the like जो story है and जो universe of bloodborne. S tier, easy S tier. Now my first Souls game. मैंने Dark Souls remake नहीं खेला. Don't really care about it. But sorry, Demon Souls remake नहीं खेला. But Demon Souls. A lot of people really care about the interconnectivity of Souls games. I'm not one of those guys. मुझे पर्सनली फर्क नहीं पड़ता if the game is interconnected or not. And मुझे इसके levels बहुत पसंद है. Like the atmosphere of Boletaria, the first world of Demon Souls, and the third world of Demon Souls, Latria. Amazing atmosphere, man. Amazing atmosphere. I think Demon Souls has the second best atmosphere. अगर हम like dark atmosphere की बात करें, like dark and fucked up, I think Demon Souls have the second best atmosphere, just behind Bloodborne. I mean, it's not really a C tier game. It's at least a B tier game. I don't like the second half of Dark Souls at all. And Londo तक जो game की progression है, it's really good. But after it, Tomb of the Giant, not a fun area. I don't really have a problem with Blighttown. Blighttown actually I thought Blighttown was a pretty fun area. Not gonna lie. मुझे Swamp area से कोई दिक्कत नहीं FromSoft games में. I actually don't mind from Swamp area in any of these games. Even in अपने Elden Ring के अंदर, which might have the most egregious swamp areas, अपने Lake of Rot है जो, even that was not really annoying for me. So rot areas and swamp areas and these kind of things are not really my problem. But हाँ, a level like Tomb of the Giant, it's fucking annoying. It's not good. Demon Ruin, yes, Demon Ruin is not a good area. Demon Ruin के बाद Lost Izalith आता है, it's not a good area for me because enemies are fucking annoying in that shit. इसके अलावा अपने New Londo है. New Londo is like a very short area. So like I don't even consider it, but it's still not that great of an area. That drop off in second half is just not good for me. I don't enjoy it. That's why like I'm not a huge fan of Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 though. Love this game, man. Love the vibe, especially love the lore. I think Dark Souls trilogy के अंदर, in my opinion, this game has the best lore. The entire thing with Aldia, the entire thing with अपने जो king होता है Drangleic का, the way he was like seducted by Nastasia and does things for her, but in the end उसको realize that he was wrong and he basically spoiled her plans. That's such a cool thing, man. Like Dark Souls 2 has like very strong lore, in my opinion, and it might have the best lore in Dark Souls trilogy. इसके अलावा I love the vibes of this world. So that's an important factor for me. I love power stance. Like most of the playthrough in Dark Souls 2, actually, you know what? Not even most of the playthrough. I think in the entirety of my playthrough, I power stance in Dark Souls 2 with ultra great swords. So love that. इसके अलावा अगर Dark Souls 2 के levels की बात करें, I think it might have the most consistent levels. Not the most consistent levels, but जिस हिसाब से इस game में levels हैं, the amount of levels versus the consistency in terms of quality and not annoyingness, like the amount of content and the quality of it, I think Dark Souls does a really good job. And जो वो है ना अपने areas, like they are like very interesting यार. Dark Souls 2 के area बहुत interesting है and they look really beautiful as well. Dark Souls 3, don't honestly I don't feel much. I don't have any strong feeling about Dark Souls 3. I just feel like it's just an inferior product compared to Dark Souls 2. But artistically, it's a very beautiful game. Gameplay was very smooth. FP system was a great introduction. It's a good conclusion, I guess. Dark Souls 1 makes me feel much more than Dark Souls 3. As to मैंने ये गेम कंप्लीट नहीं किया, बट सो मे बी माई लाइक ओपिनियन इज नॉट कम्प्लीटली वैलिड, बट मैंने जितना भी गेम खेला है शूरा एंडिंग तक, like the gameplay of this game is best. I think it might be the best playing FromSoft game in terms of gameplay, like in games के अंदर, in sub games के अंदर, not counting Armored Core 6, haven't played it yet, but in games के अंदर तो like best playing FromSoft game, really satisfying. Beautiful looking game, beautiful world. Story and myth interesting है, but I'm unable to understand them because first of all मैंने game पूरा करा नहीं and I haven't really went deep with the lore and stuff. मैंने इसके lore videos कुछ देखी नहीं है, so sekiro के actually एक भी नहीं देखा मैंने. इसके अलावा best boss fights in FromSoft game in terms of consistency. अपने the first जो boss fight है proper horse पर रहती है वो, उसका नाम भूल गया मैं चैनल का. Great boss fight. Genichiro peak and amazing boss fight. All wali was like a bit of annoying at start but good boss fight. उसके अलावा अपने लेडी बटरफ्लाई was like the bane of me. जब मैं पहली बार sekiro खेल रहा था ना, लेडी बटरफ्लाई was my arch nemesis. I wasn't able to beat her and I dropped the game. But after like playing it recently, जब मैंने पहली बार complete किया था, shura ending करी थी, लेडी बटरफ्लाई was like a very like breeze through boss but at the same time like a very fun boss. इसके अलावा मिनी बॉस एंड सब बॉस भी बहुत फन है इस गेम के अंदर. सो हाँ, जितना मैंने sekiro खेला है, बेस्ट कॉम्बैट इन एनी ऑफ द FromSoft गेम्स, एंड आई विल प्ले दिस, लाइक आई विल कंप्लीट दिस soon. Not right now. Don't want to play any of the Souls or Souls adjacent or even FromSoft game right now. But I'll complete it soon. And finally, Elden Ring. Hate you. Love it more than both of these games, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. I love it more than Demon Souls because of just the variety of content and gameplay. But nah, I didn't really enjoy the final half of Elden Ring. I didn't enjoy the open world of Elden Ring especially. I felt like अगर open world नहीं भी होता ना इस game के अंदर, if it was just connected dungeons like previous Souls game, it would have been just as well received in my opinion. Lindell तक I thought it will become my like favorite FromSoft game and favorite Souls game. मैंने अपने वीडियो में कहा था जहाँ पर मैं लर्निंग के ओपोनल के बारे में बात कर रहा था. But I wasn't expecting like that difficulty spike and that drop of quality in the final few areas, starting with Mountain Top of Giants. I think that was like the point जहाँ पर मैंने Elden Ring को enjoy करना ही बंद कर दिया था. Artistically तो of course it's like a beautiful open world, but जो overall इसका structure था ना open world का, checklist based open world. Let's be honest. अब लोग बोलेंगे like तुम्हें checklist नहीं मिलती गेम के अंदर. It's more about exploring yourself and getting to that particular area जहाँ पर तुम्हें discover करना पड़ता है dungeon and everything. But let's be honest यार, हमारे पास checklist नहीं है and वो area हमें दिखते नहीं मैप के अंदर. But अगर हम बात करें in terms of content जिस तरह से present है, it's a checklist based most of the time. We're doing the same things again and again. Like not like of course like this, it's very similar in terms of its side content. So like one of the reasons was that कि मुझे इसको open world इतना अच्छा नहीं लगा. Even the DLC, amazing and beautiful world, but like 30% of the DLC and open world was like empty first of all, and secondary like it's the same open world structure again. So it's like basically more of the same. But जो भी कहते हैं ना DLC is like DLC is like 100+ hours of content. It's not. It's like 40 to 50 hours at max. अगर तुम सब कुछ भी explore कर लेते हो. I literally killed every single main and side boss in the DLC. I completed every single dungeon. I explored almost every single area. Maybe एक दो छोटे areas मिस हुए होंगे मुझसे, but I don't think that like ठीक है, उसमें कितना hour add करोगे उसके अंदर तुम? 5 hours? Like add 5 more hours into it. But हाँ, I don't think the DLC is that big. And I don't think like जिस हिसाब से लोग कहते हैं ना like Shadow of the Earth Tree is better than the base game ना. That base game is better. Base game is just better. Shadow of Earth Tree के weapons are amazing though. जब भी मैं next time कभी भी Elden Ring खेलूँगा, I'll probably just get the weapon, then I'll continue the base game and then I'll complete the Shadow of Earth Tree game. The music, Radagon का design, Elden Beast का design, the arena, beautiful arena man, beautiful arena. Like पूरी boss fight में, of course I was over level तो मैं like इतना worried नहीं था about dying. But like I was gushing about his attack animations, his design and his arena. Like Radagon का cut scene and Elden Ring की arena, Elden Lord की arena, Elden Lord की animations, beautiful boss. There was one thing I was really missing in Elden Ring, and उसका reason ये नहीं था कि इस game के अंदर वो चीज़ है नहीं, बट उसका रीज़न ये था इस गेम में वो चीज़ इतनी ज़्यादा है दैट आई वाज लाइक व्हाटएवर. और वो चीज़ है इसके लाइक जो वाव वाले मोमेंट्स हैं. एल्डन रिंग इज सच ए हाई फैंटेसी डार्क फैंटेसी वर्ल्ड कि लाइक जो मंडेन थिंग भी है ना इस गेम के अंदर, जो इवन मंडेन वर्ल्ड है, इसका जो मंडेन व्यू है वर्ल्ड का, इट्स लाइक सो एपिक दैट इवन द एपिक इज मंडेन एंड इवन द मंडेन इज एपिक. आपने जो अदर गेम्स है ना FromSoft के अंदर, उनके अंदर ये मोस्टली लाइक इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट्स सेटिंग एंड लाइक एस्थेटिक दे आर लाइक वेरी ग्राउंडेड. बट गेम में तुम्हें टाइम टू टाइम ऐसे कुछ मोमेंट्स मिलते हैं जहाँ पर लाइक जो आर्टिस्ट्री है ना FromSoft की, इट पीक्स सडनली. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अपने एना लॉन्डो, पहली बार एना लॉन्डो विजिट करना, सीइंग दैट एंटायर एरिया फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, अपने ब्लडबॉर्न के अंदर अपने एमिगडाला को डिस्कवर करना आफ्टर फाइटिंग रोम फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम। आई मीन, ब्लडबॉर्न तो एस्थेटिकली इनका पीक गेम है मेरे ओपिनियन में, एवरीथिंग लुक्स ब्यूटीफुल इन ब्लडबॉर्न। एंड अपने डीमन सोल्स के अंदर फाइनल एरिया जहाँ पर अपन मेन बॉस से जस्ट पहले जाते हैं, लाइक वो सीनरी देखना, पहली बार अपन को ग्रेड 1 के सामने फेस टू फेस करना, दैट वाज लाइक अ वेरी गुड मोमेंट। एंड लाइक एवरी सिंगल गेम, डार्क सोल्स 3 में भी जब पहली बार अपन कासल की तरफ जाते हैं, आई फॉरगॉट इट्स नेम, कासल की तरफ जाते हैं, देयर इज लाइक अ बिग मून इन द स्काई, लाइक इट्स फ्रोजन, द एटमॉस्फेयर इज लाइक सो लाइक कोजिश ब्लू विंटर एटमॉस्फेयर। लाइक ये जो मोमेंट्स हैं ना जो एकदम से तुम्हें हिट करते हैं आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग सो मच टाइम इन डार्क डंजन्स एंड डार्क स्टफ एंड वेरी मेंटेन लुकिंग प्लेसेस, जब तुम्हें एपिक मोमेंट्स हिट करते हैं ना, they hit you like a fucking truck. They hit you really, really, really fucking hard because like they are just so far-fetched in the games. That thing is just not there in अपने Elden Ring because like जब भी तुम अपने surrounding में जो भी चीज़ देखोगे ना, it's just that epic. Wasn't enjoying the scenery that much compared to the previous Souls games. So yeah, that's why I didn't really like. That's why Elden Ring didn't wow me that much. उसका ये भी तो reason है, like इतने सारे जो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं Elden Ring के अंदर जो काफ़ी सिमिलर है इफ़ यू हैव प्लेड द प्रीवियस फ्रॉमसॉफ्ट गेम्स। एंड लाइक मैं जानता हूँ मेरे व्यूअरशिप के अंदर से बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनका एल्डन रिंग फेवरेट गेम है एंड उनकी ओपिनियन में एल्डन रिंग बेस्ट गेम है, बट उनको लाइक मेरा पर्सपेक्टिव समझना होगा। एल्डन रिंग इज़ नॉट माई फर्स्ट फ्रॉमसॉफ्ट और सोल्स गेम, इट्स माई फाइनल फ्रॉमसॉफ्ट एंड सोल्स गेम। सो लाइक आई हैव सीन सो मेनी थिंग्स जो ये गेम करता है ऑलरेडी इन द प्रीवियस गेम्स, एंड आई हैव सीन द आर्टिस्ट्री ऑफ फ्रॉमसॉफ्ट ऑलरेडी लाइक so many times that I'm not wowed that easily by playing Elden Ring. Is it the most beautiful looking world FromSoft has ever made? Arey, definitely. Is it the most artistic world FromSoft has made? Maybe. I personally prefer the goth architecture and atmosphere of Bloodborne, but I think both of the games are same in that terms. Like artistry wise, I think both games are just peak. But I just don't like its world that much. And speaking of the world, I didn't enjoy Elden Ring's universe that much either. Like there is a huge disconnection between the world of Elden Ring and me. Demigod stuff, the lore stuff, like especially the stuff related to apne Godwin, the first demigod to perish. That was like very intriguing. That's like very fucked up. Because Fia की जो quest थी ना, I think Fia की जो entire quest थी, that was like the most fun I had in Elden Ring in terms of following a character और following the lore. Because जो जहाँ पर वो end होती है उसकी quest line, जहाँ पर हमें Godwin का corpse देखने को मिलता है, that was like such a like fucked up moment and such a like wow moment at the same time in terms of its lore and in terms of you know artistry and view. That was really good. But उसके अलावा ऐसा कोई moment नहीं था in terms of characters जो उस same level पे मुझे hit करा. Radahn was amazing. Radahn might be my second favorite in terms of that. But and none of the other lore character or universe thing hit me. इसके अलावा जो lore है, it's like so fucking vast. Like अगर हम बात करें ना in terms of कितना बड़ा lore है, अपने Dark Souls and other FromSoft games का lore ये है और ये है अपने Elden का lore. It's like this vast and this big, but at the same time it's like scattered throughout the open world, and I wasn't really enjoying discovering. Like I wasn't even interested in enjoying most of the lore जो demigod से related नहीं था. तो like family tree था जो मारिया का, वो काफी intriguing लगा मुझे. All the demigods were like really intriguing. Overall उसके अलावा जो lore है मुझे इतना interesting नहीं लगा. So that's why like it's not my like favorite FromSoft game. I respect it. I know why people love it. It could have been my favorite FromSoft game अगर ये मेरा पहला FromSoft, या even like अगर मैंने सारे गेम नहीं खेले होते FromSoft के इससे पहले Souls वाले, it could have been my favorite FromSoft game, but it's just not. Controversial opinion, I know. Kill me for it, but it's just my opinion. I'm not saying तुम्हारे opinion गलत है. It's not an objective opinion. It's just how I feel about it. Bloodborne just captured me so much in its world. I enjoyed the gameplay so much. Like I don't think there is any other Souls like जो मुझे like in similar way capture कर पाएगा. I'm not sure. Lies of P का world काफी intriguing लगता है मुझे, but देखते हैं. We'll see. Bloodborne is like something else, man. Bloodborne is something else. किसी ने भी अगर Bloodborne नहीं खेला है and you're a fan of FromSoft and Souls games, please I request you, I beg you, play Bloodborne. It might just become your favorite FromSoft game. गाली जो बकनी है बक सकते हो कमेंट सेक्शन के अंदर. एंड एक्चुअली यू नो व्हाट, आई वुड लव टू know your opinions as well, counterpoints to all of the things I've said in this video, and we'll have a nice and healthy argument. I am not one of those guys who wants to just win an argument for the sake of it. I want to I'm genuinely interested in knowing everyone's opinion on my tier list and kya lagta hai ki where I'm wrong and where I'm right about my ranking. So yeah, this was my tier list. Kalank khat gaya hai mere mathe se that I haven't completed Elden Ring. Hello. Bye bye करने का टाइम आ गया है. Bye bye कर.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.